Thoroughfan presents the Great Lasix Debate.
Howdy again, everybody. This is Doc with Thoroughfan coming to you with the third and final installment of the Great Lasix Debate. And in this, we were going to look at all of the arguments kind of pro and against Lasix. And basically, I spent a lot of time trying to figure this out. And let me tell you something. If you thought the debate over the Kentucky Derby DQ was a difficult one to try to argue, try really arguing the Lasix debate with somebody. The camps are so entrenched on either side that neither of them right now is going to move. And that is actually going to probably be a detriment to the racing world going forward. But really, when it comes down to exactly which arguments do you believe, which arguments do you not, that's on you, the racing fan. And that's really what it comes down to. In the first two segments of this series, we have given you the science as to what EIPH is. We've talked about what Lasix is, how it works, and how the two are intertwined, and how Lasix is believed to help exercise-induced pulmonary hemorrhage. Now, with all of those comes arguments from either side as to whether the drug is truly performance-enhancing, allowing a horse to basically go above what its natural abilities are through a variety of means, or is it just looking out for the health and welfare of the horse by preventing the bleeding episodes in the first place and allowing that horse to reach its maximum potential naturally because you don't have the bleeding episodes. That's really where the crux of the argument is, folks, and I am leaving that up to you to make your own decision. I have my own opinions on it, but I am not going to be sharing them on this because that is not what this is about. I have talked to veterinarians, many veterinarians about this topic, and all of them who I deeply trust and respect, and they are on opposite ends sometimes. So this is a debate that is going to go on to the end of time, and we hope, at least through a little bit through this series, we have given you the tools to at least make an educated decision, because that's all we're asking. We want you, the fan, to be educated. And there's so many more things, of course, we can talk about Lasix. This segment could be 6 hours long if I really wanted to make it, because that's how entranced and enthralled and intertwined all of these arguments are. So I decided to really kind of keep it simple after a lot of internal debate of the Great Lasix Debate on this, on how to present this final segment, and the arguments are there. You hear them every day. You now have the science and the data and the knowledge, hopefully, behind it to make your own decisions or to raise your own questions. And if you do have questions, drop us a line here at Thoroughfan at media@thoroughfan.com, and we will try to answer them in future segments. Maybe there's something we didn't cover in the Great Lasix Debate that you want explained a little bit further. I'm happy to do it, and we want to hear from you. So hopefully you've gotten a little bit of education from this series, and you're able to kind of form your own informed decision about whether race day Lasix should be permitted or not. And we will continue to research this. We will continue to look for new things that are coming out. But until that time, we hope you have enjoyed this series and these segments going over Lasix and EIPH and bleeding in horses. And you'll be able to follow it a little more intelligently now forward and form your own opinions and be able to argue them intelligently. So until next time, this is Doc, and that concludes the Great Lasix Debate.